All right, welcome back. Okay, so in this notebook, we're going to do the third part of the data preparation. So we've done it for the first part, we've done it for the second part, and we prepared the first data set and then we prepared the second data set. In this one, we're going to prepare the third data set. Okay, that is, we got data from 20 all the way to 2017, right? The first one was up to 2016, the second one was up to 2017, and then this third part is getting 2018 and then 2019 data. Movie related data set. Okay, so if we come up here, right, the first thing that we're going to do is to load our libraries that we're going to use over here, which is pandas and then numpy. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get the data from Wikipedia. Okay, I'm going to get it from this link over here. If I copy and then I show you what is there. Right, this is where I'm going to get it. Now, if you see over here, you see that we have January, right? We have January over here. Title is here. We have the production company, the cast and crew. Then we have reference over here. Okay, so this one is 2018 data, right? That's a list of American films of 2018. That's basically what I want. Okay, and that's what we're going to use for this one. So I'm going to get it from the table. Pandas actually, Python starts with 0 indexing 0, 1 and then 2, 3. So if you go over here, this is the first table 0, 1 and then 2 and then 3, right? So let me actually run this one so that you get to see what I'm doing, right? Let me run this one over here. PD. Okay, I did not run this one, so let me run this one first. Great, then let me run this one again. Okay, good. Now let me show you what I have. So the first one over here, right? If I'm showing you this one, df1 that I scrapped, right? So if you see over here, you see the information. That is the January, right? That's the part that I am getting. Let me go all the way here, right? You can see it here. You see that we have January data over here, right? Then you go to February, then you go to March, then we have April over here. So that is basically what I am doing over here. That's basically the data that I'm getting. Okay, you can see January all the way, February is there because there's a break here, right? Then March all the way down. Okay, that's basically what I'm doing. If we go to say 2, right? If we go to 2 over here, that's the df2. You see that if I show you, you see that we have from April downwards, and that's what is here, right? This is from April to June. That's what this part is getting for me. Okay, so let me just get this rid of that. Okay, so that's where I'm going to get the 2018 data from. Okay, now once I do that, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add all of them together: df1, df2, df3, df4, right? So I've picked df1, then I append df2, then I append df3, right? Then I append df4. Okay, but I don't want the indexing to be a problem, so I just do ignore index equals true over here, right? For all of them. Right, for all the 3 data sets, ignore index. For df1, ignore index. For df3, ignore index. For df2. Okay, so that's what I'm doing over here. Now if I do that, this the data set that I have opening, right, and then opening 1, then title, the production company, the cast and crew over here, and then some other things that is present over this, the thing, these numbers that are in bracket over there, right? It's not actually important. I'll just ignore them. I'm not going to use them over here, right? And then the reference, I don't need that as well. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that if you see the data that we have here, we don't have the general, right? So in order for us to get the general, we need I'm going to use the database, right? The IMDb database, right? For that, I also need to install this library, right? So I'm going to do pip install this library, right? So if I run this, it's going to install it for me, right? So you will not be having it. If you have it already, that's fine. But if you don't have it, you just run this code and then it will just install it for you. Okay, now what I need to do is that I need to get API key, right, in order to be able to get the data directly from the movie DB, that is the movie database.org, right, to get the data from their website. Okay, so let me copy this link. This way you need to go and then get the data, right, I mean the API. Let me open an incognito and then paste it over there. Okay, you don't have permission to access, click here, so you just do that. And then now you need to create an account, right? If you don't have an account, you need to first create an account. To create an account, you need to click on this link. You see that we have click here. Just click on that. Now, if you click on that, you need to just fill in. So maybe, let me see. I already have an account, but I just want to take you through the process so that you get to know what is going on. You just fill in. I mean, basically that's it. You just fill in, and then when you fill in, let me see if I can do this. Maybe I just do that. Right, and then for email, I mean for password, I just create a password over here. Right, I already have an account, so I didn't want to do, but I just want to take you through so that you don't have any problems. So let me see, just I have this hypothetical email that I use, so let me sign up with that. Okay, now there's an error processing your sign up. What happened? Okay, the username, because I already have that username, so I'm just going to do, okay, let me use the same username, but this time I'm just going to add one over here and then sign up. Let's see. Okay, now they will send you a code, right? They will send you a code to the email that you used, so you need to log in and then you get that code and then you come and put it over here. I mean, you need to verify. That's what I want to say. You need to verify that I mean, you need to go to your account and then verify. So let me go to Gmail or whatever they call it. Sign in, right? And then let me see this one. This will look scary. I want to click on this one rather. Oh, these are unnecessary things. This will the only thing that I want. Just want to get to the inbox. Now, when you go to your inbox, you'll find that coded. I mean, you'll find that email, and then you can. Now you see that it's there, right? The movie something email verification required. So click on that, and then when you get here, activate my account. Just click on that. Great. Now you just need to add the same username that you used earlier on, and then you add the password, right? You just add the password over here. Now you just log in. Great. Now once you log in like this, right? Once you log in like this, you go to you have this one, profile and then settings. Click on that and then go all the way to settings. Now when you go to settings, you see that we have API here, right? We have API down here. Click on that. Now here, what you're going to do is to request this. The only thing that you need, request API key, right? So click on that. Okay, and then when you click on that, you click on developer, right? Not professional. Right? This one will require a lot of stuff over here, but just click on developer. When you go all the way down here and then accept. And then here, you're just going to fill this form. So we're just going to give a name over here. Let me see what name I can give. URL, you don't have URL, just put NaN over there, and then maybe application summary, student who needs API key, right, for maybe for college projects, something like that. That's all, and that's it, right? Great. Now that's done. Now your API key, it will be here, right? This is the API key that you need. Okay, you're going to need this one. We're going to use it in several places, so you just keep it safe. Okay, you can copy it and put it somewhere else. All right, now let's go back here. All right, so when you get the key, just copy the key, come here and then put it over here. Okay, just place it over here. That's all. That's the only thing that you need to do, right? That's the only thing that you need to do. So now you can run it and it also run fine. You see that's running fine. All right. Now the next thing is to now extract the data that you want. Okay, so now the library that we installed, right, that is the TMDBV3 API. That's what I'm going to from. So from that we have what is called movie in there. Then I instantiate it over here, right? Then I create a function, get general. That's what is going to help me to get the general. Then I'm going to pass in the title, right? I'm going to pass in the title of the movies over here, and then I create an empty list which is going to be containing the genres when we later on get it. Okay, then inside the instantiated movie that I got from the library that we installed, right, I'm going to search through that, right, and then get the title. Get a title. That's going to be my results, right? Now I'm going to match the title and the ID, right? The movie ID. That's what I'm going to match it. So the title must go with the movie ID. Okay, because I cannot match a different movie ID to a different title, right? And I'm going to get that result from the movieid.org that we just created an API. Okay, so we will pass in we just created an API. Okay, so we're going to pass in the movie ID and then the API key. Now, once that is done, we're going to get whatever results that we're going to get, right? I'm just naming it as a response. And then when we get that response, we're going to pass it to a JSON file, right? In the form of a JSON, which is going to be easier for us to extract the general from it. All right. Now, when we get the general, right, now in the that's a JSON file, the only thing that we need is the general, right? And I'm going to create this general str, which is just nothing. It's just going to contain a space because I'm going to have different general. I want to put all of them together with a space in between them. That's what I'm doing over here. Okay, so I'm going to get all of that, right, all the general over here, and then I'm going to add it to the empty general list that we created over here. So whatever general that I get, it could be action, it could be sci-fi, it could be adventure, whatever. I'm going to put all of them, right? I'm going to append it, all of that in the empty general list that we created. Okay, and I'm going to do that based on, I'm going to add a space in between them, right? For instance, if I'm putting action and adventure, that one will be action adventure, all of them put together. Something like this. Let me type it down here so that I get to see. Maybe something like this, action adventure, right? I don't want it to be something. I want it to be something like this with a space in between them, action adventure, something like that. That's why I created that's why I did this one over here, which I'm going to use, which I'm using over here. Okay, but if I don't get any general, then I'm just going to add NaN, which is saying that the data is missing. I did not get any data. Okay, now once that part is done, the next thing that I need to do over here is to use the function, that's the get general that we have just created, right? The get general that we have created. We just have to use that one on the all the titles that we have, right, in the data set that we have already gotten over here, which is this df, right? I'm going to use that function on it, and I'm using the lambda function. Lambda x is nothing but any title in the title that we have over here, right? Any particular title that I pick. Okay, now once I use the function on it, this is what is going to happen. Now you see that we have the genres over there, right? Earlier on, if you see the df, we have it up to ref, which is the reference, which was NaN, right? But now you see that we have, after the reference, we have the genres over there. That's what I want, right? I wanted to add the genre. Now you see that we have horror, mystery, and then trailer. If we have not added the space, it will be horror, mystery, trailer, all of them as a one sentence or like that. I don't like it that way. I want it to be this way so that you know that they are different genres, right? If you see action, thriller, there's action, space, trailer, right? That's what I want. All right, now this part is done. The next thing that we're going to do over here is going to select certain specific titles that we want, or certain specific features that we want to work with later on, right? That is going to be the title, the cast and crew, and then the genres. This is where we're going to extract the other information from, right? The other information, we're going to extract it from these 3 columns, right? That is the title, cast and crew, and genres. Okay, so I'm just going to select that, only that, title, cast and crew, and genre. So the other ones, they are not important. I don't really need it. I just only need this one, title, cast and crew, and then genres. That's the only thing that I want. That's what I have selected over here. Okay,